welcome to Society Talks.
Hi.
I'm Crystal, and I'm here with
Tiana. Hey, guys.
And I'm Kirkland.
Hey.
What's
So,
poppin'?
what's poppin'?
What's that?
So welcome back. So welcome back. So on last episode, we talked about just the new year, our new us's, and what that meant, like what lessons we learned, what are we taking away. We also talked about what was our word for the year, and I feel like that's a way that we can remain consistent to our lessons learned in 2018. So let's just recap that real quick. So Tiana, let's start with you. What was your word of the year?
My word of the year was love. I really just want to love on myself. Be open to love. Be open to loving my life and grateful for the things that God has given me. So yeah, I'm focusing on love and however that manifests in my life.
Love
That's
that.
right, girl.
I love love.
Love on myself.
Love on myself.
I'm feeling myself. Hey,
Feeling myself.
feeling my. So, my word for 2019 is consistency. And I just want to be consistent in every aspect of my life. So for my health, like I want to make sure I love working out. So I want to remain consistent with that.
Girl, she be sweating
I mean,
for real, y'all.
so snatched, so fit. Hey, coming soon. So I want to remain consistent with that. I'm working on my financial literacy. So if anyone out there, that's a whole nother topic we're going to get into.
Yes.
So I want to
Whole
remain
nother
consistent with saving and being smart about money. And I just also want to be consistent about building my brand, building my relationships and every aspect of that.
Yes.
So consistency.
And consistently building that wealth.
Oh,
Yes.
you see how that tied together? You see, you
It's time for
consistent,
us
it's
to get-
health,
It's
wealth.
time for us to get some
growth.
generational wealth.
Yeah,
We need to get some generational
I
wealth.
need that. My grandchildren
It's gonna
already
be
ready.
right. See what you did there? I see what you did there.
A lot of brown
Beyonce,
children
we were
on
going to
your
try to bring her
corpses.
in every aspect.
Basically.
Every aspect.
So
today.
in 2019,
Tell us about
my word was growth. And for me, I wanted not to see like incremental growth, but astronomical growth. Growth that I looked back and I don't even recognize who I used to be because I've grown so far beyond that.
Ooh.
That's the type of growth I'm looking for in 2019.
All right, so let's just add on to what
Level
both.
up.
Ooh, level. Okay, so let's add on to what Tiana said last episode as well as what Kirkland just said. So when we have growth, that means that in some cases we actually may outgrow our current situation.
It's uncomfortable.
It's
girl.
uncomfortable. It's hard.
It's really
and for
hard.
me,
It's
because
real
I'm
hard.
working on that, like I like my things the way they are. So with that, with the growth, sometimes that means our friends. That means relationships. That means our jobs. That just means everything. So on this episode, today's episode, we're actually just adding on to our levels because our lessons learned for 2019. It's not just enough just to set this fancy word of the year,
Right.
but when we grow, we may need to outgrow some people. So we're going to talk about our inner circle and relationships,
Yes.
our partnerships that we had to outgrow. So this is real deep. So go ahead and pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. So who wants
Sit
to
down.
start?
Real
Sit
deep.
down.
That
Sit
laptop
down.
right there.
Welcome
You-
to our society talk. See what we did? Not TED Talk. Okay, so let's talk about what's the question?
What are we gonna release? This year.
What are we gonna release?
Oh man.
Because we're growing, and that means we have to let go.
I just
of
feel like
something.
it's really uncomfortable. Like I was saying, you have to there's the life that we are destined to lead, and then there's the life that we just lead in because that's how we want to
Oh,
lead
you
it.
better. She go to
And-
church. She go to church.
I do go to church. I do go to
Sister
church.
Tiana.
Sister T.
I feel like for me, there were people in my life. I am a healer. I feel like I'm attracted to people
That she want to fix.
that are broken. That are broken, and so I feel like because of my good nature, like they're supposed to, love me. They're supposed to respond in those ways, but I feel like I had moved to a new city probably 3 years ago, created a circle, a community of people, and was just living life. And I had my job, I was going to the gym, I was making money, and I was going out, but those people were not looking out for me.
Yeah.
I was looking out for them. And so for me, it meant like I had to stop going to like places, like I stopped going to my gym. I stopped going out.
We're still working on spin on Peter Street, but I'm like, don't you dare say it.
I just had to stop going to a couple of places, but I felt like for me, that was me saying, hey, I'm going to focus on myself instead of the people around me and start to manifest the places that I want to be. And it was hard because I had my little routine of places and things that I like to do, and I had to remove myself from that.
You just got to get shaken up.
I had to get shaken up, and that meant me
You gotta shake the table.
You gotta shake the table. But that meant for me spending time alone, which was so uncomfortable, y'all, because I feel like we act out of our loneliness. We do things or have people around us because we don't want to be lonely. And so I had to sit and deal with Tiana.
Yes.
And for me, I want to continue to do that and release those people and only let in people who really are not just broken, but like want to give back to me in the same ways that I want to give to them. So for me, it's like I had to cut off friends. I had to cut off places. And that meant really uncomfortable because I was lonely for a really long time. But I want to continue to sit in that to grow. And I feel like I've already been seeing some changes.
Yeah, I love that. Like, one, I just want to echo that. I think it's so true that we act out of our loneliness. So that's whether that is your maybe eating habits, who you laying up with,
at 11:30 at night,
like who you calling, what you doing text, like all of that. So I feel like that is
them
so.
YWD texts.
Yeah, what you doing? Let them go. Let them go. We letting those go in 2019. I don't know. Well, that's a whole nother subject. Because I'm like, sometimes who cares?
No.
Whatever. It's okay.
No, Crystal, I don't agree with that. You really got to.
I know. Okay, this is about releasing. Okay, we're going to bring it.
Go.
And we're going to bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, releasing. I'm like, Tiana, that was beautiful. I feel like I'm not in, I don't, knock on wood. This is why last episode I'm working on my fear, because I feel like last year I didn't, last year was about like sustainability, just like maintaining. And I felt like that's what I did last year. I maintained. Nothing too crazy, again, knock on wood, nothing too crazy happened. So for me, as I think about 2019, I feel like my maintaining was me not growing. And I feel like that is something that I'm still, as I'm sitting here planning out my goals for the year, it's like, what ways do I need to stretch myself? What ways do I need to grow? Because I can honestly say, like, I was fine. I didn't release anything. But I feel like I've already done a lot of that work in life before 2018. So I can't even sit up here and pretend like 2018 was like this some groundbreaking year, because it wasn't. I was all right. You know, a lot of things happened. But I felt like, especially with relationships, I am so clear on protecting my vibe and who I let in my circle. So I feel like for me, I'm like, oh, I'm already clear. You have to have this vibe, this energy. I'm such a vibe. Instantly, I'm like, nope. I get that from my mom. I'm like, nope. Soon as like, so the people I surround myself with, I feel very confident and comfortable that this is my group of people. So for me, I'm good. I think for what goes back to my consistency and growth, now I feel like I need to think outside of my inner circle, because I think or they say you're supposed to like hang out with the group like you want to be with or whatever. But honestly, I feel like I'm not releasing anybody.
Well, let me tell you, this is why.
And these are also my circle, so I can't say too much. Like, bye, y'all.
This is why. Bye. But this is why I think you keep friends around you, because Crystal, I think she keeps a good circle, but Crystal needs to release some habits that I don't think she wants to.
What's my habits, T?
This is a hermit boss person, but she has some habits that stop her from going to the top.
Yeah,
she talks about,
but what am I releasing? My fear. I already said that. But I don't think it's people, though.
It's not people. It's habits. I think sometimes when we have a career and we start to take things to the top, I tell Crystal this all the time. She's scared to take it to the next level.
I'm totally afraid.
She's totally afraid, and I think like she is just so bob.
So, but what do I do with that? Like,
It's
so
so
what
hard.
does that
I'll
mean?
give you a positive. You see, this right here was a fear.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Just eliminated.
Yes.
So you literally just did one of the things.
Society talks is a fear, and we are here. So yeah, I know.
You are.
I'm releasing fear. I am going to be okay with failure. I like to win. I'm a champion in like sports and all that. I just like to win.
That's
I
why
win
you
at my
so
job.
hard on that spin bike.
Yeah, I like to win. So again, so what do I need to release? Okay, what do I need to release?
I think your friends push you, right?
Yeah, I think I need to ask more for help. I like hermit. So I think what I need to do.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my things too.
Yeah, I
Using
need
my resources
to
better.
use my resources. I need to release my fear of networking and asking for help.
Don't think of it as help. Think of it as partnership.
Okay. Oh,
I love that, Kirk.
love that.
It helps your mind frame around how you go
How
about.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just make sure that whatever you're asking has a double benefit. Then it won't feel like help.
See, this is why we keep
That's
them
why we
around.
keep Kirk around.
Look, I had an aha moment. See? Okay. Thank you, T, for the push. Because I was like, I'm good. See, this is what I do. I'm good.
I'm
Push.
Tell us what
So
you're
what am I
releasing.
letting go?
What are you letting
Well,
go?
for me, it's not people. Like I feel like I've done a really good job at picking like key people in my life. So I'm good on that. However, I do need to release habits. I'm always late. I need to fix that. I mean,
Late today.
I was late today. And I'm gonna be late to my funeral too. So I need to fix that. I'm a procrastinator, but it's because of who I am as a person. I'm not this is gonna sound so bad. You know how everybody gets really mad at Lauryn Hill for being late?
Yes.
To show? But I get it.
No. That's not okay.
I can't move until it
Your
feels right in
vibe.
my body. And so even though like I know like today was different. This is early for me. And listen, if it weren't for this thing, I would not be here. I don't wake up until 12. That's my life. Like that's the life I want to live. I'm
wish I
not
could
getting
live
up
that life.
that early. I'm not doing all that jazz. However,
Work calls.
that's why I got no job.
He's a creative. He creates his jobs.
Basically, and that's the life I want to live. And so, but there are certain instances like what we're doing where I need to be up early. And so I want to learn how to be disciplined enough so that my body aligns with time. My body does not align with time.
Gotcha.
I noticed that from a very early age, I've actually, from like elementary school till now, like I've never been on time my entire life. I've just always been late.
It ain't gonna change.
I don't feel
It's
like
gonna change.
Well, it's gonna change differently, but I don't think it's necessarily gonna change to time. I'm just going to allow myself to align better with when I have things to do.
Yes.
It's like getting my mind, my body ready to like do that task so that I can show up at the time that I
And I
agreed
think
to show
also
up.
knowing your pitfalls and your triggers. So like if you're anxious, and I'm saying this for myself too, because I feel like my procrastination, I procrastinate too. That manifests in like my excuse, or I think it's like I just want it to be perfect. I know what my vision looks like, but then I need to partner with somebody because maybe I can't do it. So I feel like for me this year, I'm going to start learning my pitfalls of like, I'm not going to procrastinate because I know I can call on Tiana, Kirkland, Jazz, Barry to like help me with our partner with me when I already know it's going to be a pitfall because I know I want to see my website look like something. So for you, I feel like it's like, what do I know what my pitfalls are my triggers that are already going to make me potentially late or potentially procrastinate. So that's how I'm thinking about it.
For me, my new thing now is like, it's like I sympathize with women now. Let me tell you why.
Let's hear this.
Hear why.
Because I have hair and a beard.
Oh,
it takes so much longer to get ready. Like, I can't just walk out the door.
Yeah.
Like, these curls take 20 minutes. Like, I gotta do
Curls
my
popping.
co-wash. I gotta, get my curl pudding on. I gotta let it dry a little bit. And then I gotta put my oil in and my
See what we go
moisturizer.
through.
And then I have to put on my face moisturizer. Then I gotta put on my under
I
eye
have
cream.
been working on my face.
It's just a lot. Yeah, so
Okay.
I gotta get ready.
Your routine.
Yeah, my routine is taking
Yeah.
a little longer now that I'm like self-caring on myself. Because I want, like, I notice like I'm getting older and I can see it in my skin. I'm noticing like
Same.
what are those things, like moles
Yeah.
from age coming, and I'm
Beauty
like,
marks.
and my underarm is like getting a little dark. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I had the same thought. I was like, oh my God. My
I'm like, literally, give me some time to catch up with age. So I get it now. So
Yeah.
that's also another procrastination for me, is time, because I have to get ready. So, like, giving myself more time. Like, they were so early today. They had time to eat breakfast. And we still wasn't here. Like, things like that. It's like, because I like to eat. And so I got to make sure I get up early enough so I can eat and be where I need to be on time.
Yes.
That's another thing, too, child. Let me tell you.
What?
If I got to go somewhere and I'm
You gotta eat.
I'm going to eat.
So it was
So I'm going to be late.
but you're going to have some food. I'll probably starve. But I'm working on that too.
All right, y'all.
Cool.
So what do you think it's like? I mean, what I've seen is like year to year, we set these goals, we say what we want to do, but it's like, it's hard. It like takes a lot. So when you all are thinking about the things that you want to like set forth and do, what do you think is really going to like take you to do that?
Intention. Be very clear, like, we're recording our
This
next
time.
recording day, so recording at this time, so that means I need to be up at 6, and now life is a little different because I don't like have my own transportation, so I have to like rely on Lyft and Uber. So I also got to coordinate with time too. So their time
of the time
of the time. So allowing myself more time. Before I would just wake up, but now it's like, okay, we gotta be here at 9. All right, so I gotta be up by 6. I gotta get ready by 6:15. I gotta be in the shower by 6:45. I gotta be out the shower. I gotta do my hair, do my face, do my beard. So things like that. Just being more intentional than I was before. And I think everything falls into place when you're intentional about your actions.
What about you, Krista? How you gonna let go of that fear?
I don't know. Be fearful. I don't know. I don't like feeling like I'm not in control. So I'm just like, ugh. I'm gonna cheat and do the surface level answer to this, and then I'm gonna come back to the fear one. Okay, so my word of the year is consistency. My plan of like how I'm gonna actually live that out is set small goals. So whether that is like daily goals or start off like micro goals. So like, is this next episode? But set goals, whether that's like monthly, weekly, all of that. I think in terms of fear, I think what I can do, because I already know when I start to spiral in my fear, I'll like have the vision, then I'll like start or research it, and then I'll just like, oh no, but then, or that's like, I don't have the money, I don't know how to actually do that skill, and then I'll stop. I think what I can do is just call it out, like, this is a fear. Figure out if you're going to tackle it and or you're going to partner with someone else to tackle it for you, and just put it out there. Whereas again, I'll just keep like all my little secrets of goals like to myself. So for me, what I want to work on is just naming it, because I recognize it, name it, and then seek, I don't know, partnership, seek help, seek an accountability partner, just so I can just get it out of my head. So that is my plan.
What's your plan?
That works
Yes.
too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this.
Love.
Yes. So for me, I think like one of the things that I learned this year is like our bodies really do give us signs. Y'all
Yes.
ever like have intuition, or you have an eerie feeling, or you're not feeling good about something, but you continue to go along with it? Like,
Yes. We're
your
dumb.
bodies,
People are dumb.
it's so crazy. It's so crazy that our bodies like
Yeah.
tell us, and sometimes it's like we're in a relationship and like we feel something's off, but we don't want to seem crazy, or like this person not treating me right, and I know that, but like I don't want to seem this way. I think this year I'm gonna listen to my body and listen to like what I'm feeling in that moment, and trust my gut and trust my intuition, because I think that's so important. And so when I think about releasing people, or having strong people in my circle, or not having brokenness around me, I felt all of that in the past. I just haven't listened to it. Like, my body has actually told me this thing is not
always
right
telling you.
for you. And so for me this
that
year,
internal compass is
yes, it's really real, y'all. And I think we don't listen to that because of fear, because this person's going to think this, or this
we
person's
allowed
going to
someone
think
else's
that.
thoughts
And
to get in our brain.
exactly. And so for me this year, I'm just really going to hone into that.
My girl,
I love it.
listen to that voice.
Listen to the voice.
Yes. When they tell you don't go to that boy house, don't go to his
Right.
house.
I don't do boys' houses. I'm grown.
They gotta come to the mansion.
No.
I got you.
I'll actually
She
say
said I'm
this.
a queen. You gotta come to me.
I'll actually say this. One of the things about releasing and people coming to our house, one of the things I've done at the beginning of this year is, I will say, like I said, you got to let go of your old life.
Yes.
I've literally done a cleanse of people
have.
from the past. Like, I've done a cleanse. That means a social media cleanse. That means a phone cleanse. If I want a life that I want to live, why am I holding on to things in the past? Old pictures, old relationships, people on social media. Like, you really do have to let go of that. And
I still hold on. I hold on.
I don't hold on.
do.
Well, you know what?
I cut
We can
off,
make
but
that-
then
we can
like
make that a
kind
goal
of.
for
Yes.
the audience.
Yeah.
Actually, let's make that a goal for the
Okay.
audience.
Y'all
So
should-
we're gonna do a social media cleanse. You're gonna do a phone book cleanse. You're gonna do
Yes.
a picture
A cleanse or audit. Like,
yeah,
you
audit
know,
of
audit.
all the things in your phone
Yes.
And
that
let's make
reminds
sure
you.
Crystal and Kirkland do a cleanse too.
Child.
We're gonna make them do a cleanse.
That's why I'm like,
But
I
that's
ain't
what
release
we-
nobody. I ain't let go. I'm working on it. I'm like, I ain't release nobody.
This contact book, y'all don't wanna delete them names too. I need to let it go. I'm gonna do that.
But really, y'all, I think like this is a great time for us to really
It is.
release. I'm really
Release.
excited, and
We're
I think
releasing.
you know, even to like stay
Let
true to those
love
goals,
release.
you gotta set benchmarks. That's what we do at work. So, Crystal,
Okay, what's my benchmarks? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Y'all help me figure out what ways
Okay, we
that
can put
I
a pin
can.
in that. We'll
we're
come
gonna
back
put
to
in
that.
that and come back to that in the next episode.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we're wrapping up.
Wrapping up. Wrapping up.
Thanks, y'all.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode. So it's what we want you all to take away. It's not just about setting goals for the new year. We know we've done that. We said how many New
done
Year's
did this.
resolutions.
You done
You've
did this
done
all the
this
years of your
probably
life.
for 20 plus years now. But it's more so like, what are you releasing to build this new life that you want? Because something has to give. Right. So thank you for tuning in. And we cannot wait to see you on the next episode of Society Talks. Woo!